Greetings. It is I, Curtis Selby, your tired midnight blogger with blogs at midnight. Crude and slow, young Highlander. You have the manners of a goat. I can't remember the rest of it. You have no idea of your potential. Man, that's been too long since I've seen this movie. I need to remember the lines. Today we are going to be doing a watch party of one of my favorite movies, Highlander, starring Christopher Lambert, Sean Connery, Clancy Brown, and some beautiful chicks whose names I don't remember. Go ahead and say hello to the people in the chat. Hail to thee, Tim. There can be only one. And hail to thee, John Ponterero. Again, thank you for your prayers, your patience, your advice. You led me to a wonderful person who helped make some great thumbnails, which I badly need if I'm going to grow this channel. All right, enough of the music. Who's ready to watch a movie? Let's get going. The link to Kosmi is up at the top of the chat. And yeah, I don't know, but I think Connie is doing her thing on her Kosmi and is playing a wonderful movie as well. So if you don't want to watch Highlander, you can watch Scarecrow's Revenge with her. I usually don't like to do streaming on Fridays, but I knew that yesterday was just going to be a mess. I didn't even get home in time by 6, and I wanted to watch Netters and so on and so on. So I am doing it today instead. You may see, I hate when I do that. You may see that I've also got a poll going. Looks like 2 of you are saying we should stream about what makes us thankful. One of you wants me to talk about Trump's cabinet picks, pro and con. The other 2 options, nobody has voted for them yet, is democracy over? Do we in fact need a king? I'm being a little bit facetious there, but it does sound like something fun to talk about. And a watch party of the anime movie of Highlander, which if you haven't seen, you need to. If you like Highlander, if you like anime, you will love the anime of Highlander. It is slightly different, but it's excellent. David Riley Plus, howdy, and yeah, little movie perp. He goes live on Fridays. One of the reasons I don't like to stream on Fridays, but shout out to Little Movie Perp. He does some wonderful talks mainly about movies, but about all kinds of things, really. Has a wonderful sense of humor and a wonderful group of followers. So check him out when you get a chance. And Kapla, Space Fraggle. You knew I would show up for this flick. There can be only one. Indeed. As I've grown older, I don't know if I want to be Connor, if I want to be Ramirez, or if I want to be the Kurgan. They all have fun in their own way. I used to do a good Sean Connery impersonation, but I don't know if I still can do it anymore. Crude and slow, young Highlander. Nope, I just ain't got it in me today. Crude and slow, young Highlander. Your attack was no better than that of a clumsy child. Just ain't got it. Your best. Losers whine about their best. Winners go home and, well, anyway, I better not say that in the first 8 minutes of the video. So let us begin. Hopefully I'm smart enough to do this. We will share the screen and we will watch the director's cut. Haha. Of Highlander. And let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Oh, it helps if I started at the beginning. You're doing great, Curtis. Better than I could do it. I don't know about that, but you know, and I haven't said it yet. Kapla! Glory to you and your house. Oh, Canon. I miss them. I love the soundtrack to this. Fighting to survive in a war with the darkest power. Fighting for survival. Yeah. No man can be my equal. Send me to the future of your world. Now, I hate to admit this, but the first time I watched this, are you guys sure you can hear it? Yeah, Canon Films, the best independent film studio ever. John is going through a sound bar. David Riley can hear it. It's kind of blasting in my ear. I may turn it down, but I want to make sure that you guys can hear it. Slight difference in the styles of music. Let me know if I've turned it down too much. Hey, it's Jason. Back in my day, we didn't have wrestling. We cut each other in pieces with swords. Oh, how much more entertaining that was. For a while after I actually ended up with some money, I ran around in a trench coat all the time. I was always pretending to either be Connor or Duncan MacLeod or Nicholas Knight from Forever Knight. So that might be a fun thing to do a watch party of. I wonder how many of you have watched Forever Knight. Okay, audio's still good on your end. WWE style. I don't think I could pull it off. I don't think I could have ever pulled it off. I'm tougher than I look, but against a real professional wrestler, I doubt I would last 10 seconds. Those guys, they may be faking it, but they are world-class athletes. McLeod. I can hear Duncan now. We don't have to do this. No one has to lose a head today. Adrian Paul, though, is so much better of a swordsman than Christopher Lambert. But Christopher Lambert is still pretty cool. Ah, so you're lucky you have a nice suede trench coat. That's cool. I have no idea what happened to my trench coat. Guess I need to go get one of these days. And I hope they're insured for all those paint jobs. Christopher Lambert does have a better accent. I'll give you that. But I'll be honest, after 2 or 3 years of the series, I got to where I like Duncan a bit more than Connor. Not saying Connor isn't awesome, he is, but I'm Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. I wonder if Tom Cruise did this part. One of my favorite soundtracks is to this movie. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Don't lose your head. Don't lose your head. 5x5 looks nice on my new TV. Fantastic. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Rut-row Raggy. Lying next to the floor by his own severed head. The quickening. The Quickening. Little known fact, Elon Musk actually fuels all of his battery powered cars with immortal quickenings. Boom! Boom, baby, boom! We're making gravy without the lumps. This just in from CNN. Connor McLeod is a threat to democracy and to cars. Won't you call the police? Hurry, won't you call the police? My autistic son would be going on about, hey, that hubcap is gone. I've always wanted to go to Scotland. Selby is a town on the kind of on the border. It's in England, but it's on the border near Scotland. Their history isn't real good here, but whatever. It's still cool. Isn't that? I think that's the same actor who plays the old man in Braveheart, isn't it? The one that lost his hand and stuff. I hear that Clancy Brown was such a method actor that everyone was actually disturbed to be around him. It's actually not murdering people, but being the Kurgan for this film. Look at that. One of the best villains in all of cinema, in my opinion. On par with Vader and I think it's interesting that I don't think you ever find out what they're actually fighting about. I don't exactly remember the when, but the British did ban the bagpipes. It may not have been in this period, but I remember George MacDonald writing about it, how it was one of the things that the Scots were so upset about. Man, these Black Friday sales get crazier all the time. Yes, it is the same Clancy Brown from SpongeBob SquarePants. It's a weird world we live in. Fight me, you cowards! Stay by me. Ooh. Well, we can tell who the high level one and the low level one are. Yep, that Clancy Brown right there. Do you get me? The first words and the last words you are thinking will be yes, sir. Oh, nice. Hey, how's come his car didn't get all blown up? I guess it's one of the benefits of being a Highlander. Rut-row, darn coppers. How do they know it's him? Oh, LA PD. And so he stops breathing for about 10 minutes. That's beautiful. Oh, Bonnie Portmore. Such a woeful destruction of all of your trees. You didn't know that priests back then were Mohawks. I don't know. I could think of worse things to hear. It's the last thing I hear. Yeah, we didn't arrest him though. We just threw him up against the car. So it is the father in Braveheart. I thought it was. You think she sees you? Nay, I know she does, and your father sees you too. Boom. I never noticed it before, though. I would have had a better eye if I'd seen it before. This lady's awesome, but she is kind of a strange character. A woman who loves blades. Be still, my beating heart. And there just happens to be one named Nash. Curtis Selby, Team Krusty Krab, Mr. Crab. Heard those same bagpipes while watching Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Yeah, yeah, they played bagpipes for Spock. Oh wow! Now the votes changed. It's the polls up to 43% wanting a watch party of Highlander anime. 29% want to talk about what makes us thankful. 29% want to talk about Trump's cabinet picks, pro and con. Cut off his own head. I thought it was funny. He's definitely more hot headed than Duncan MacLeod. Duh. Here it is. This left a man's decapitated body lying on the floor next to his own severed head. A head which at this time has no name. I know his name. I used to listen to this song and practice with my boken to it. It was so cool. I am the one, the only one. I am the God of kingdom come. Give me the prize. Give me the prize. I haven't quite been in a motel that bad, but yeah, I've been in one or two that were close. I don't really know much about the Kurgans, but I have read about the Scythians. They used to cut off their enemies' heads and turn their skulls into a gold plated drinking cup. It's how they honored their fallen foes. Of course you are. The Kurgan. Oh, I couldn't help it. I had to leave that meme in there. No, you can't have my sword. Cut off her head. You know, they say the first warriors were hunters and the second warriors were head hunters. At least that's what they used to say. Shabby government work. He had to resist the urge to say, Connor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. One year of love is better than a lifetime alone. One sentimental moment in your arms is like a shooting star. I love this soundtrack. So good. Falling apart all around you. Can I buy you a drink? And then gaze at her so intently that she realizes you're a stalker. Not against the Kurgan, you can't. Ah, such a good song. But my favorite's coming up. I think Queen did a better job for Highlander on the than the Flash Gordon. Yeah, I did like Flash Gordon, but I to me this is my favorite Queen soundtrack, and I think likely my favorite movie soundtrack. With my luck, she would have taken the Kurgan side. You'll never see Krusty Krab the same. You know, every time I get into a sword fight, black helicopters interrupt me. No matter where you go, I will find you. Yeah, Flash Gordon, both the movie and the soundtrack are. Actually, I haven't seen all the movie, but I like the soundtrack and I like the bits of the movie I've seen. Yeah, I wonder how people would react if he, basically died and came back and you're just totally fine. Would they react like this or would they be happy? I don't know. Maybe I am. It sucks being a first level character. I guess maybe he earned a level in the battle, but kind of depends on which edition of D&D you're using. Just like my last class reunion. I think he dodged a bullet with that woman. A bloody well walk out of here. Greetings, DJ Ronnie G. Link is at the top of the chat. We are watching Highlander. Basic rules was more fun for D&D. I never played basic. I played first edition, second, and now I've played fifth, but I never played basic. I read some of the rules. I inculcated some of them into my D&D game when I was a DM, but I had way too much fun with decks of many things. I didn't realize that was really kind of silly. Yeah, I believe the rules, the basic rules, from what I read. Again, I never played them, but they did seem easier. Currently, my favorite RPG is first edition Pathfinder. I haven't gotten into second edition yet. This is what I always imagined my place would look like, and it's nothing like this. The inner sanctum. Kind of looks like Cassie. I meant the dog, not the woman. I've not RPG'd in over a decade unless you count video games. Oh, I understand. I went about 15, 16 years. However long my marriage was, I didn't get to role play any while I was married. Hey, they cut it out. Oh, well. They probably had to cut it out for YouTube. Quite a greeting. Hmm. They're eating the dogs. Meow, 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 meow. They're eating the cats. Meow, 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 meow. You didn't know it, but this was actually a prophetic movie. We are the same. We are brothers. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets, the people that live there. A metallurgist's blah 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 blah. But somehow she's in forensics. Don't ask me. I didn't write the script. I'll take Catch the Seaman for $800. Of the people who live there, kindness is doing an IS tour. Oh, Kifness. Kifness is doing. Oh, okay. Cool. A revolting. Here's of a goat. You smell like a dung heap, and you have no knowledge whatsoever of your potential. Yeah, even though I love Connery, I did love those SNL bits of him. It's weird how the rules changed between the movie and the TV series. Basically, in the TV series, they did die. It's just they'd always come back unless you cut off their head. Zardoz. Oh, Kifness is doing a US tour. Gotcha. Hey, Gorilla's Random Thoughts, Censored Thoughts. You changed it. Keep it down. I can't hear the smoke alarm in the kitchen. Hail, hail. Thank you for being here. If you wish, the Cosme link should be pinned at the top. We are watching Highlander. He's just met Ramirez. Well, you just said I cannot die. Heather, please. Hey, you about dead named me. Elliot? Welcome to the Renaissance Festival. That theme of wanting to be a father was a big part of the TV series. I love the memes. We must panic. Oh, this is a tough scene coming up. Yeah, they're wanting to reboot this, and I'm so worried about it. Now you die. Like that has improved your voice. I am impressed with the fight Ramirez gives him. Oh, woo! Charlotte Nightstar. I know you're away. I'll miss you all. Miss you too. Big hugs back. Stay safe and thank God for all of you. And we thank God for you, Charlotte. I hope you're doing okay. Oh, the poll is really neck and neck. Right now, it's tied 36 to 36. Stream about what makes us thankful and Trep's cabinet picks pro and con. They use these breathy sounds in the soundtrack. They're like anime mighty. They're sword thrusts, tear apart buildings, just like Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star. That's such an iconic scene right there. And this also reminds me of Fist of the North Star because Rao in the beginning of the cartoon is standing on top of something like that. I am the mightiest. Show me I'm right. I'm hoping because I had thought this was the director's cut, but because unless you've seen the director's cut, you might not know the special history between him and his secretary. Product placement, Doritos. Now I'm hungry. People talk about you. People say you've had your day. Yep, this is the director's cut. I love this scene. They took it out of the movie originally. Oh, that's a cool meme. If you've seen the short-lived TV series Forever, they did something like this. It's they never did get all of the rules established, but the premise was the main character was immortal, obviously, and every time he died, he would be reborn in a body of water. And not to spoil it, but he's the only one he knows about until the end of the, well, first season, which was the end of the series, sadly. Uh-oh. It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. It was many years till I saw the director's cut and knew the story. Yeah, yeah, same here. But now you've grown old and I don't want you. Yeah, a woman that has broadswords in her hallway is a real keeper. Coppers, not gonna get me. No, it's all I think about. Here's my favorite part of the movie right here. Sorry, I probably won't check the chat for about 2 minutes. Boom, boom. This is 1783. I love the actor that plays Bassett. He plays the techno mage on Crusade, Babylon Crusade. Thank you, Hodgkins. Bloated warthog. He almost reminds me of Arnold as the Terminator. This song was not on the soundtrack, at least not the one I had. It's not really a movie if there's no sword fight. Well, they're having a sword fight. Can't you see? Hey, Moscow. That would hurt. My minions. Mom. You say whatever you want about the Kurgan. He knows how to party. Mom. Headhunter 3, Cop 0. I read a book about disappearing, says that this actually does not work. I don't think anything ever happened to him. That's a terrible picture. Pie Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem. Yeah, all these years later, he's still lighting a candle. No lie there. And that's why he never likes to go to Syracuse. I always wondered why he had such a big round sofa. I mean, I get opulence and just having it because he can, but if you never have 30 people over, why would you have that? My, hey, hey. You knifed me, lady. Yeah, even though I liked this back in the day, now that I'm older, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. You stabbed me, so let's go. Yeah. But no, I loved Who Wants to Live Forever. It's still one of my favorite songs. Brown chicken, brown cow. See, they cut it out. I guess because it's on anyway. Sorry, it's a director's cut, but evidently it is censored. Sorry. I either need to find my Blu-ray player or buy a new one. Then I can hook up my physical media maybe and just watch all the uncensored stuff. Something else. How is it that he didn't feel the? I guess he did there. I don't know. They're supposed to feel each other, so they can't sneak up on each other. It's okay. I'm old. Don't need to see it now, anyways. Yeah, really. This was a fun song too. It didn't have the same sorrowful depth as Who Wants to Live Forever, but oh, he's so evil. Don't lose your head. 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 New York, New York. Yeah, they didn't have this song or the New York part of it in the soundtrack I had. New York, New York. That had to be a very confusing relationship for both of them. It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. There can be only one. He should have felt that coming too. Oh well. Maybe the rule hadn't been brought as codified in the movie. Kurgan, look at the mess you're making. Every woman's dream to have two men fight over her. Well, that's a cool meme. What kept you? And he salutes him while he's all those powers coming out of his dying body. Yeah, this was an amazing scene, especially for the time. Where'd my sword go? Thank you very much. I'm glad that you liked this. Love this movie. Do we want to I think I'll at least listen to the last song or this song at any rate. It's a kind of magic. One more. Rest that lasts 1,000 years will soon be won. Love the soundtrack to this. So beautiful. Christopher Lambert, Roxanne Hart, Clancy Brown, Sean Connery, Betty Edney, Candy was Corrine Russell. I need to look her up. 1986, if I'm reading that right, but I thought it took place in 1985. Nice. I am glad you enjoyed it, John, Space Fraggle, and whoever the heck else is here. Looks like it might be Gorillas or Charlotte. I don't know. But that was Highlander. Oh, sorry. There we go. I'm not going to consult scrolls like some people do, even though I think that is awesome. But I know that there are other streams going on, and so I will release you to them. But first, let's see what won the poll. I'm going to end it. Curtis is a visionary. I don't know about that. I wish I was. So it looks like 41% want me to talk about Trump's cabinet picks pro and con. That'll be Tuesday. Hey, accounting sheep. Hi, bye. Hey, I'm glad that you were here anyway. Let me highlight you so that people can at least see you. So yeah, 41%. Trump's cabinet picks, 33% to stream about what makes us thankful, 25% wanted a watch party of Highlander anime. Nobody wants me to talk about if democracy is over and we actually need a king. So be it. Very well. So say we all. Tuesday, we shall talk about Trump's cabinet picks, whether he's doing well, whether he's doing poorly, what have you. Space Fraggle, I will be here Tuesday for the pros and cons. Thank you very much. You're very kind. It will should be 6 o'clock as usual. I'm trying to be consistent. I know this Thursday was things just got messy, but thank you for being here for this Friday. And let's get the soft prone music going. I will say good night and thank you to everyone. And we'll go to some other stream. Hey, Tim, thank you for showing up and for the kind comment. Howdy, John Ponterero. Thank you for your kindness and your comments. All your prayers, your support, talking to me when I'm driving to accounts. David Riley Plus, thank you for showing up and for your kind comments. And shout out to Little Movie Perp. Space Fraggle, Kapla. Glory to you and your house. There can be only one. The Kurgan would have made a great Klingon. Do you think? Or maybe not. Maybe he didn't have enough honor to be a Klingon. I don't know. Who else? There's at least one more person I know. DJ Ronnie G. Thank you for showing up and for your kind comment. Please check this gentleman out. He has some very informative content too. And of course, Gorilla's Censored Thoughts. Hey to thee, and check Gorilla's out. He does some wonderful conversation with his friends and some wonderful watch parties of his own. And I think not quite the last one in, Charlotte Night Star, the werewolf. Oh, she's going through a tough spell, but she's a wonderful person. She makes wonderful musical content and other things. For a while, she was doing watch parties, but she's taken a hiatus on that. Hopefully, she can get back to that soon. And Accounting Sheep, who also makes lovely music. His content is well worth looking at. So take a look at him. All right. Peace, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Great film. Thanks for the cool flick. Absolutely. I'm not going to do my entire usual spiel. I'm just going to say, crude and slow, young Highlander. Your attack was no better than that of a clumsy child. Thank you very much for watching Highlander with me. Have a wonderful evening and wonderful weekend. I will hopefully see you soon in one of the other streams.